In this video, Jeff and I are going to talk about the hidden cost of storage and how much you can save with a transparent archiving solution. Jeff, customers often come to us and tell us they love the idea of an intelligent data management solution, but they're already getting a great price from their primary storage vendors. So what is the real cost of their data?
Yeah, thanks, Krishna. So let's talk about a scenario where a customer has 1 petabyte of data. That's 1,000 terabytes. You may have more, you may have less. It still applies. Let's look at the actual costs. So over here on the y-axis, we're going to talk about dollars per terabyte. A customer may say, you know what, I'm only paying $1,000 a terabyte for my storage. Well, that may be true, but there's other costs as well besides that base storage. They're maybe going to replicate that data to another site, and they might end up with another copy of that primary storage, doubling the price to $2,000 a terabyte. Additionally, they may need to protect that with either snapshots, backups, the cost of backup software, the cost of backup storage. You're going to add another $1,000 a terabyte or so, getting you up to about $3,000 a terabyte. Now at 1,000 terabytes or 1 petabyte at $3,000 a terabyte, you're talking at a cost of about $3 million. Now as it turns out, about 80% of that data is inactive, right? Only 20% is really hot and active and needs to be on that storage. So what we do with the Spectra and Komprise solution, which is a much lower cost, we're going to move that 80% of the inactive data to that storage. And that's going to be at a cost at much lower, about $300 a terabyte. So the remaining 20% of active data still stays on that higher cost storage, but as you can see, the total costs are going to be greatly reduced. So Krishna, what does that look like with the new numbers?
Yeah, great. So we still have 20% of the data at $3,000 a terabyte. So for a petabyte, that's about 200 terabytes at 3,000. So in the after, we have 600K going to the hot data. But 80% of the data, or 800 terabytes, are now in the Komprise and Spectra solution, which is at about $300 a terabyte. So now the cost of this cold, inactive data, the 80% of the data, is now 240K. So if you add the two up, your total after costs are 840,000 compared to 3 million. So that's a savings of over 70%. Now, Jeff, a customer might say, yeah, but these are not my numbers. So if they want to understand the impact in their own environment, what do they need to do?
Yeah, so great question. Please reach out to Spectra or Komprise. We'll do a complimentary analysis. We'll look at your site, we'll scan your data, find out how much is inactive. We can put in your own numbers for what you pay for primary storage and look at what your cost savings will be. So please reach out to us. Thanks.